Many people mock India for being neutral or just being peaceful in most of international conflicts. But to be honest, what does India really gain from being peaceful with everyone? So I got a comment on a previous video about how India managed to be in a good relationship with both Russia and the USA, of someone saying India doesn't get the support of the USA on its viral interest because India is weak. And if I can paraphrase the other few words that he was saying, just to mean that because India is weak, India has to play the nice guy to avoid having issues. But even though that might be true, I don't know so much, but I don't view India being peaceful the exact same way. And this is what I think India gains from being peaceful with everyone. And before I give what India gains from being peaceful with everyone, I just wanted to ask the question first. Is India really weak by looking for peace with everyone? Number one is that we've been lied for a very long time, thinking that not fighting means you are just not strong. And countries which don't engage in fights every day means they are not also strong. But that is not true, because the same India we're speaking of being peaceful because they're weak, this is the fourth most powerful army in the world and the largest in number in the world. And I guess this country comes before so many other countries that we see being active in wars so many times, more than even India. Yet they are not as powerful as India, which is not in wars every day or attacking others. So India is not so weak just because they are trying to be in peace. But India end up saving a lot of money by doing so. A lot of money which could be used for other things in the country end up being used for military purpose. And you know that war actually really use a lot of money. And by India being peaceful, they try to save some of the money to be used for other things instead of using it in wars. Also, India end up keeping good relationship with people around them so that you don't have to think twice before talking to someone else tomorrow just because you started an unnecessary war with them yesterday. And that makes that everyone around them, at least they can be friends and know that, hey, we've got no issue with anyone. And that facilitates them even in doing trades with each other. It's quite easy for India. Number four is just that India now becomes a good mediator between people in conflict. Like when there are two people fighting, India can be the good guy to actually help them solve the issue because India is not in issue with any of them. And I think that is quite a good position that India is putting itself, at least in this century. Meanwhile, it's impossible for me to predict what is India going to be in the future. But at least for now, the position that they have of being peaceful with everyone is quite a good one. And I think it's something which should not be seen as a weakness for India, but rather something to show and to prove that India is actually strong enough that they prefer not provoking other people for useless reasons. Thanks so much for being here. Catch you next time.